Can you smell what political plans The Rock is cooking? This question has been circling in the minds of many as they try to decipher the political stance of the famous actor and entrepreneur. Known for his wrestling career in WE under the mentorship of Vince McMahon, a known Republican, Johnson's political history is nothing if not intriguing. The first decade Johnson was eligible to vote, he notably abstained from the polls. It wasn't until he turned 28 that he registered to vote, announcing this at the 2000 Republican National Convention. Fast forward 20 years to the 2020 presidential race, and Johnson publicly endorsed Joe Biden. However, in a recent interview with Fox News, he expressed discomfort in taking a political position, despite using language that suggests a leaning towards the right. Johnson stated, "The endorsement I made years ago with Biden was one I thought was the best decision for me at that time. But what that caused was something that tears me up in my guts, which is division. That got me. I didn't realize that then, I just felt like there was a lot of unrest and I'd like things to calm down." He went on to declare that he will not make an endorsement in the 2024 election, claiming his goal is to unite the country. The interview with Fox and Friends weekend host Will Cain was a follow-up to a previous conversation at the New York Stock Exchange. The conversation turned towards Vince McMahon, who has been the target of serious allegations since 2022. Johnson, who sometimes expresses support for women on social media, has never publicly commented on these accusations against McMahon. When asked if he was happy with the current state of America, Johnson replied, "No." However, his concerns weren't around gun violence, income inequality, or a rising tide of hate. Instead, Johnson pointed to the cancel culture, woke culture, and division as issues that bother him. He stated, "In the spirit of that, you either succumb to that and be what other people want you to be, or you be yourself and be real." However, his statements have not been without backlash. The audience of The View reportedly booed Johnson so loudly that the show's hosts were surprised by their overwhelmingly negative response. Co-host Joy Behar suggested that by choosing Fox News for his interview, Johnson was indirectly revealing his stance. Sidebar 204. In 2017, the 45-year-old Johnson told GQ that it is a real possibility that he would give up being the highest-paid actor in Hollywood to run for the highest office in the land. And in 2020, the ex-WWE wrestler endorsed George Bush. So what exactly is The Rock cooking? Inquiring queens want to know. So, has The Rock turned to the right? It's a question that remains unanswered. However, what is clear is that Johnson is choosing to keep his politics to himself. The only certainty is that his influence reaches far and wide, and his words will continue to spark discussions and debates. So, what do you think? Should The Rock run for president? Let us know, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.